Alright, so for this we've covered some of the technique on the side pass. We talked about for the lead, how we create momentum and direction. Meaning when I lead the follow forward on one, and I also create this opening. I create this slot for the follow, which automatically gives her direction for the pattern as well. After that, I'm holding a frame that I use to have her go through the rest of the dance. We talked about how it's the follow's job. She's trying to reestablish this connection again, this mutual pull-pull where we're anchored at the end of the slot again. We talked about how if the follow moves back to the end of the slot here, so we reel up this tension. If we move our centers, our middles, just 1 inch back, we get that elasticity, that pull. We can move it 2, 3 to increase that, but all we need is 1 to create it. Same thing if we move to neutral. All we have to do is move our middles 1 inch forward in order to create that compression as well with that. And we used that and showed how we recreated the end by just moving our centers a little bit to recreate that mutual pull-pull in there. Also showing that for the side pass, the frame is really important when 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, 3, and 4, how we can create that turn at different times depending on our frame and how the follow moves with that. From there we moved into independent motion that we could do either at the end of the slot or the beginning of the slot. We talked about our anchors, how we could move our foot on 5. We have this big arc, this big range of motion that we could use if we were doing a 5 and 6, a 5 and 6, side and together, a hook and together, a back and together. Then we talked about how we could use 6 for like a 5 and 6. Again, using this whole circle, this range of motion, we could do a 5 and 6, for example.
On the 6, making sure to commit your weight to the foot you're stepping to.
Absolutely. So we're committing our weight on the 6, but on the 5, it's just enough that we would be leaving a footprint as opposed to sinking onto it. We're not actually weighting that foot. It's just a quick rock and go. Along with that, we talked about how we can combine the 5 and 6 for like an out and a cross, or a forward and a back, for example, or like a cross and out. There's some examples that we used for that. From there we moved into talking about our ball change variations. Our ball change variations are always going to be a 1 and 2. We had a hold and 2. We had a knee and 2. We had a tap and 2. And we had a kick and 2. Making sure that when we're doing this, we're never raising up on the heel like this. We don't want that. We want like the tap just to be out and the kick similar, but off the ground to give a little more dynamic to that.
Again, we have the same range with the wheel.
Absolutely. Where we could kick across and 2, we could slide out and 2, we could kick back and 2, any of those ranges of motion we have there. Then we talked about combining those things for the amalgamation we put together, where we started with just a simple left side pass, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We did an anchor variation, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and a ball and change, 3 and 4, another anchor variation, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and one more ball change, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.